Shadowed Battlegrounds presents Haunted Gold, a tale from Kansas. In the heart of Kansas, during the throes of the Civil War, a desperate Confederate raiding party sought fortune in a small, abandoned town. The sun hung low in the sky as the ragged group of soldiers rode cautiously into the eerily silent streets. The group leader, a grizzled veteran with a determined glare, barked orders to his men. "Spread out, search the place, we need that gold." The raiders moved quickly, breaking into the bank with practiced ease. Their eyes widened in delight as they discovered a stash of gold bars and coins. "Jackpot! We'll be rich!" exclaimed one of the raiders, his voice echoing through the empty building. The leader nodded with satisfaction. "We camp here tonight, move out at first light." An unsettling silence enveloped the town as the sun dipped below the horizon. The shadows lengthened, casting an eerie glow over the deserted streets. The men set up camp just outside the town, the gold safely stowed away. As they settled in for the night, one of the raiders, a young man named Thomas, noticed something strange. "Did you see that? Someone's walking over there," he whispered, pointing towards the town. The leader's eyes narrowed. "Stay sharp. Let's check it out." The raiders cautiously approached the town center, their weapons drawn. The sight that greeted them sent chills down their spines. Figures shuffled aimlessly through the streets, their eyes vacant and lifeless. "My God, they're not alive!" gasped one of the raiders, his voice trembling with fear. The figures turned towards the men, their groans growing louder as they began to move faster. The realization hit the raiders like a bolt of lightning. These were not ordinary townsfolk. They were zombies. "Fall back! Fall back!" the leader shouted, but it was too late. The zombies swarmed the raiders, overwhelming them with sheer numbers. Panic ensued as the men fought desperately to fend off the relentless horde. Thomas, resourceful and determined, managed to fend off several zombies, but the others were not so lucky. One by one, his comrades fell, their screams echoing through the night. As dawn broke, Thomas found himself alone, standing amidst the carnage. The horrors he had witnessed would haunt him forever. Breathing heavily, he looked around at the bodies of his fallen comrades. "No more. I won't fight again," he whispered to himself, his voice filled with resolve. And so, in the wake of supernatural terror, a young man found a new purpose. From the ashes of war, a pacifist was born. Thomas walked away from the haunted town, the rising sun casting a warm glow on his face. Years later, Thomas could be found working peacefully on a farm, helping to rebuild a community torn apart by war. The memory of that fateful night remained with him, a constant reminder of the horrors of violence and the value of peace. And so, from the depths of despair, a new life began. If you like this story and want to see more, click on the icon top left. If you want to help support our channel, please hit the subscribe button on the top left.